So, good evening, everyone. Ed's cooking dinner again this Wednesday night using some of our amazing Thrive products. So, one of the things that's on sale for the month of June, and that sale is going to be ending soon, is the sweet corn, which is absolutely amazing. So, I thought for that we'd do a corn chowder. And the other thing we're going to use is we're going to use the diced onions, the freeze-dried diced onions, and we're going to use some of the diced potatoes, which are going to be going on sale in July. So we've already done up the roux. It was just under about a third of a cup of butter, and then I threw some bacon fat in there with the butter and about a third of a cup of flour and have cooked that up. So it's ready to go, and Ed's just going to reconstitute the potatoes. You don't have to. You can do it. You can, yeah, he's got a cup of the diced potatoes, and you can actually just throw them in a sauce and let them sit for about 3 to 5 minutes and they will reconstitute on their own. But we're going to do this ahead of time so you can see how it is. So it's going to be 1 cup of potatoes, and he's going to add 4 cups of hot water, and just for a little added flavor for the chowder, we're going to throw in some of the Epicure chicken broth mix or chicken broth powder to it to give it some extra.
And Thrive does have a bouillon.
Thrive does have a bouillon, but I love the Epicure stuff. And it helps support local people too, not just us. So yeah, so he's just going to pour that over the potatoes, and they have to sit for about 3 to 5 minutes is what's suggested, which is definitely not a very long time. So into the roux, he's going to throw some of the diced onions. Yeah, I like how he measures handfuls. That's, when I'm cooking, that's how I measure too. There's nothing really exact about it. As long as you're not baking, you're good.
If you would like an exact recipe, I would suggest you go to YouTube and click on Chef Todd.
Yeah, he does some amazing Thrive cooking recipes. And we're going to throw some bacon in it too, so I've got some bacon in the oven. Thrive does do a canned bacon, but it's a textured vegetable protein, and I would put it in my emergency kit, but it's not something I would use every day when I have the chance to use real bacon. All right, what you going to do next?
Stir some more.
Okay.
And
sounds good.
I'm going to add a little of the seasoning.
So we got some Epicure herb and garlic, because that should go in absolutely everything you cook as far as I'm concerned. And we were a little short on prep time, so I did not grate up fresh garlic, so we're going to be throwing in some of the Epicure minced garlic, which is great because it will also reconstitute in the chowder.
And this is just a quick and easy recipe.
Oh yeah, it's Thrive. Everything with Thrive is pretty quick and easy. So when we're done too, I'll post the specials for June so you can have a look and see what there is. There's a Summer Loving Pack, which is a really good deal. It gives you a really nice variety of stuff. And I'd have to check, but I think it might also come with recipes as well.
Yeah, I'm just going to add some of the water, which is now stock. In with the...
Carefully.
Yeah.
Hey, you should have just thrown the corn in with the potatoes too.
Well, I'm going to do just that, but I wanted to mix up the roux before it got overcooked.
Good idea. And the corn also reconstitutes almost instantly when you add hot water to it. And you can just...
It in your mouth too.
You can snack on it just out of the can. They actually do have snacky pouches of the sweet corn. It tastes just like eating corn pop cereal without all the chemicals and sugar and everything else that they add to breakfast cereals.
And that's about 2 cups of corn.
And the other thing we're going to throw in for a little extra seasoning is we have some of the Mustard Ladies herb mustard. So we're going to add that to the, yeah, I love the corn too, Delina. And so we're going to add some of Nancy's herb mustard into the chowder to add a little more flavor to it as well.
And that was just about a cup and a half of milk so far. And while the roux is doing its thing,
mustard and
yeah,
garlic.
That's the one I'm looking for.
I did leave you a little spoon.
Oh, very good.
I know. So, I try to anticipate your needs.
A heaping teaspoon.
Sounds good.
Or in this, now. Not everybody lives in the valley, so they can't get Nancy's mustard.
Well, I believe she has it for sale in places in Campbell River and Down Island as well. There better be garlic in there too.
Okay, minced garlic.
Yeah, we have the Epicure minced garlic.
Chicken broth. We don't need that more.
No. Oh my God, it's starting to smell amazing in here. Combination of the bacon and the herb mustard and the chicken broth.
Jan likes garlic, so I'm gonna add a little more.
Yeah, I love garlic. It's almost its own food group. It's right up there, just after chocolate. How are your veggies doing there?
They're getting there. The interesting thing is with the freeze-dried, when you put them in the water, they float. So when they sink, you get an idea that they're ready to go.
I know, it would be really nice if you could smell it. Unfortunately, they don't have smell-o-vision yet. Just waiting for that. But you know, if you're in the neighborhood on a Wednesday evening when we're doing this, you're more than welcome to stop by and have a taste test of what we're doing. You just have to realize that depending on how busy the day is, probably the only part of my kitchen that's clean is the part that we're filming. The rest of it, I cannot guarantee that it's going to look as good as the part that's on camera. So you're going to chop up some of the bacon?
Yeah, so I drained off the bacon because I don't like to waste the bacon fat.
I don't know if I cooked too much or too... There's no such thing as too much bacon. Ever.
Yeah, my regular knife is not with us right now.
That's because I didn't do the dishes before we started to prep for this. So
somebody used it.
I did. I cut up the cheese. Don't complain. I could have left it for you to do. That's all right. Delina's watching and Torrance is watching too.
Uh-oh, pressure.
Yeah, I know. You have a live audience.
Well, I'd hate to think they're dead.
Ew, I'm pretty sure they're not.
Well, after a tough day of work, maybe.
What's a tough day at work? I don't know what a tough day at work is anymore. I'd have to ask somebody that actually, works.
Ask Delina.
I will ask Delina.
She's probably having a day off though, right?
Yep. Yeah, we're not going to ask her what she was doing with her day off. I think it involved barn and stalls and cleaning, so... Are we thickening up?
Oh, yeah.
Lovely.
And I think that's just about the 3-minute mark on these.
Oh, I would think so.
I'll excuse the fingers, but... Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's having samples tonight, so we're good.
Yeah.
It's just you and I having dinner. I want to see.
Oh, it's not thickening up yet.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I can't help it. It smells good, and I'm really hungry. Well, if you were here, Delina, we could just wipe you down with bacon, and then you'd smell good.
She'd never get past her dogs.
Yeah, no kidding.
And bacon.
Yeah, watching this, I mean, I am getting so hungry. It's like, hurry up, cook.
Oops, I used all the bacon.
Oh dear, what a shame. I am really sad about that.
So essentially all the work is done. Now we're just waiting for it to thick up and let the roux do its thing.
No, we definitely won't waste the bacon. So yeah, so it's been not even 15 minutes since we started this, and the cooking of the roux took about 3 minutes, so.
Yeah. And how do you like this for cleanup? Close
Yeah.
the can, put them away.
Yeah, no waste. Yeah, no cutting, no chopping, no peeling. No. It's going to thicken up all on its own. It just has to cook for a little bit longer. Delina wanted to know if you were going to need a blender to thicken it up.
You could use a blender if you want to create more of a powder or a very fine, but I like chunks.
I'm not even gonna comment on that one at all. Not even. We will just avoid that. Thank you very much. It's like, hurry up, I want my dinner. It smells so good.
Yeah, if I wanted a soup without the chunks or the vegetable matter, I'd have a broth.
So yeah, Thrive for making soups is amazing. The diced potatoes you can use in a soup. You could use them in a stew. Quick and easy. And all the work is done for you. But they're amazing for doing soups, and there's so many different vegetables that you can use.
I could have done a better job with the bacon though.
That's okay. Yeah, if he was going to blender it, he would have had to do that before he put the bacon in, because I'm sorry, I don't want my blender, or I don't want my bacon through the blender.
Oh yeah. Pull this out. I don't know if anybody can see, but it's starting to get a nice consistency now.
Ooh, does that mean dinner's almost ready?
Oh yeah.
Woohoo! Awesome. Excellent. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight. And I'm not sure what the heck we're doing next week, but we'll figure it out. And you can join us next Wednesday live at 5, Cooking with Thrive. Have a great evening. Bye. You say bye?
Bye now.
There you go.